What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Racy Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. So today, guys, I would like to speak to you about the PlayStation. So, they have decided that they're no longer going to have their games come to PC. That's the thing that really does suck. See, look, this is the tweet that I found from discussing film. It says right here, Sony is deciding to pull back from releasing PlayStation exclusive games on PC. Online games will continue to be released across multiple platforms, but single player experiences like Ghost of Yote will stay as PS5 exclusives. And also the Wolverine game, the Insomnia game that is supposedly going to come out this year, it's not going to come out for PC. Yeah, it's not gonna come out a year later. That's the thing that sucks. It sucks, man. Why is Sony doing this? Well, here's the reason why. It's because they need exclusivity. They need branding for their main flagship games. Like, for example, The Last of Us, Uncharted, all those games that you know of, like God of War, those used to be exclusive games only for the PlayStation. They didn't used to be on PC at all, but then they decided to actually move them to PC so they can gain more people, so they can gain more purchases for these games. The thing is, they just need branding, and they feel like probably if they show their games on PC, then it's a bad idea for them because they need exclusivity. Like, for example, for Xbox, Gears of War, Halo, if those games did not came to PC, the people will be forced to actually get the Xbox if they really want to play those games. And now, since most of their newest games like Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2 and Spider-Man 2 have come out for PC, they did not really do so well. But the thing is, they just only want exclusivity on their products, and that's their decision. That's why they want to actually keep their games on their platform, and they're not going to move them to PC. So the newest game that they announced, the newest God of War remake that they're planning on making, the trilogy, it probably might not even come out for PC. Watch them actually change their mind. Somehow, some way, maybe they'll just change their mind again, and we will probably see Wolverine come to PC maybe next year. That would be nice to actually see, but probably not, because they just want their games to be known as PlayStation exclusives. And I don't blame them. I feel like that was the main reason why people got the PlayStation. It was because of The Last of Us or Uncharted, or maybe they wanted to play God of War. And now, maybe if you have a PC, maybe you're thinking, maybe you can actually just wait a bit and maybe you can actually get these games on there. But no, they're no longer going to do that. You're going to have to buy a PlayStation console if you really want to play those exclusive games. For me, I'm okay. I already have my PlayStation 5 right there. It's just that I haven't really used it as much. I've been mostly just using the Steam Deck. That's like my main system now, man. Like, ever since I got it back in, I believe in 2023, yeah, I've been using it every single time just to play almost any game that I want to on there, except like the Nintendo games. But yeah, man, that is the main news that Sony is doing. Their exclusives are no longer coming to PC, which kind of does suck. but they don't really have that many exclusives in the first place for the PS5. It's just certain games that actually come out. Like that one, the Death Stranding game is supposedly gonna come out on March 19th. The second game for Death Stranding is definitely gonna come out for PC because it's not a AAA game. It's not a like from the main companies, like first company like Rockstar, all those main companies that you know of. That's a company that it's like independent company. It's not owned by PlayStation nor by Xbox. But yeah, it's going to come out for PC. Death Stranding, I think it was a good story, but it was just so long. The game was just so damn long. And damn, I don't know how long Death Stranding 2 is going to be honest, but I probably might start playing it like around maybe the fall time. I can't wait for the price to actually reduce for that video game. I still haven't even played the Resident Evil Requiem game, but I heard great things about it. Like lots of people really did enjoy it, and they're definitely calling it the best Resident Evil game out there today. I'm not really sure about that, but I love the Resident Evil games. I have played all the remake games that they have created, and so far Resident Evil 4 has been my favorite. Like the gameplay is just so addicting, man. And Resident Evil Requiem, just to see it, like the trailers and also the gameplay as well, it seems like it is going to be a fun game. You play as Grace, and like her side of the story is like mostly horror based, and you also play as Leon as Kennedy. His is mostly like action based. So they mixed in like the two main genres in there together. But yeah, I'm still waiting for the price to reduce for Resident Evil Requiem. Right now, I'm actually playing The Evil Within 2. Have you guys ever played that game before? Yeah, it's like an oldie now, man. Resident Evil 2. Like I remember actually, I think getting it for my birthday. Yeah, it's been such a long time. I think it came out maybe like in 2015, 2016. Don't quote me on that. I probably could be wrong, but it's been years since we have gotten The Evil Within 2, and I highly doubt it, man, that there's going to be a third one. But if there is a third one, man, coming soon, then that would be so dope. It's been a very long time, man. Very long time since we haven't heard if they will ever create another The Evil Within video game. But I'm not really sure, man. Hopefully, maybe they will do someday, but it's been such a long time. It's just maybe time to just forget about The Evil Within. But yeah, that is the game that I'm playing right now, The Evil Within 2. And like other games that I've been playing, I played a little bit of the original Assassin's Creed game, and well, that's about it. Like the main game I'm focusing on right now is The Evil Within 2. I have a huge library, man. I have a huge library of video games that I can play and I can enjoy. And that is why I'm just saving my money. And once maybe Resident Evil Requiem goes down to maybe $35 or something like that, I'll probably might actually get it from that price. Because right now it just barely came out, and yeah, I've been resisting, man. I've been resisting of not actually buying the game. Like, yes, I keep hearing a lot of good things about it, but nah, man, don't waste your money right now. That's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, I still haven't even bought in the game. All the good reviews that is coming out, that's awesome for the game, but I just right now I'm playing other games, and once I play Resident Evil Requiem, I will appreciate it. For sure, I am going to appreciate the game once I play it. And another thing I would like to speak to you about Resident Evil Requiem, it has surpassed over 5 million copies sold worldwide. that is a lot of copies sold for that game. 5 million copies? Dude, imagine having all those discs in one room. Like, especially like this room. That is crazy amount of freaking copies sold for that game, man. That is awesome that they have sold that many, dude. I can't wait to actually play it, to be honest. I am definitely am excited for that one. That is all I really got today. That's like just the main thing I really wanted to speak to you about Sony and them choosing not to have their exclusive games on PC. Yeah, that is the main news that I wanted to get to you out there. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to follow this podcast on whichever platform you are listening to it. If you are listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, make sure to follow it and also recommend this podcast to a friend or neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about gaming stuff. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And yeah, guys, that is it. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.